Alright guys, so I made a kind of like a singular design. It took us a little bit of turns, and this manual actually looks pretty good. So I hope you guys like this video, and make sure you drop a like and comment below what you guys think. But this is pretty easy how to make this monorail train, and then of course you use your you guys can use wood or stone foundations to lay out your actual track. And yeah, so I'll show you guys how to build this Monotrain, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. So to start out with, guys, you guys can use any kind of pillar or anything that'll make it to where it's 2 by 2 by 12, and try to place two on each side in the center to place your foundation for your Monotrain. And we're going to be using the 8 by 16 by 2 dynamic foundation, and it will look like this when you finish. Smack down in the middle. Like right here, you don't have to break it like I did, which I ended up breaking the foundation on top. You could have just left it there if you wanted. And then I was trying to figure out how to make it to where it was equal, to where it's halfway on the white pillar. So what we're gonna do here is probably just gonna use another similar thing to go beside it, which we use the stone, or you can use the anything 4 by 16 by 2. You can use the wood or the stone, and just put it there for reference, and then break it apart, and then put your foundation, then the foundation back up over there, smack down in the center, and there we go. So we got that right there where we need it. So we're gonna try to get our wood thin piece that keep falling off. We tried to see if we can use the 4 by 16 by 2 regular wood foundation, but and then we tried to do that there. It wasn't gonna work, so we ended up just going back to a thin foundation floors there. So we used the 8 by 2 by 1, and then we went to use the 6 by 2 by 1, and you can use the stone or you can use wood, but like the wood is way lighter than stone or anything like that. So I would prefer using wood, but you put that smack down in the middle there, and you only need to do two layers of it, and then you get your simple wheel, the small ones there. I did put that too close to the ends there, as you guys will see later on. And yes, this is a voice over, but I ended up only having the two in the middle. So if you guys just want 3 wheels, you guys can definitely do that. Scoot it closer to the center. Like I had it way too far out to the edge, so it was attached to the white pillars instead of to the actual dynamic foundation when I broke them to make it free. So I ended up just having 2 wheels on each side, but it's actually better if you have 3 wheels on each side there. Just scoot them all together closer to the center, so that way when you break the white pillars, it's not going to break the wheels, like you guys will soon find out here. So we got that there. Now we're going to get the 4 by 16 by 2 and go on each side of your dynamic foundation, and we're going to do that 2 times on each side, right underneath each other. And I do the quick snap on the first one, and one underneath it, you just do directly underneath it flush. And then we're gonna put a 4 by 4 by 2 in smackdown in the middle underneath there. That way, we're actually gonna do 2 of those things there, towards the end there, so that way we can connect a piece in the middle to keep it on the track itself. And then we're gonna get the large simple wheel also and put it on the sides of those pieces that I just put there. And I'm gonna put that like smack down in the center, almost towards the end. I'll show you guys here. I'll try backing up my person, but that's how you want it there. So it's gonna be like 2 studs away from the end, smack down in the middle. We're gonna do that on the other side too. I fell off again. This is sand mode, as you guys can see. All this stuff that's available for you to get. It's very simple to harvest these things here. There we go, and we are ready to break these white pillars. As you guys can tell when I do break it, I'm gonna end up breaking some wheels. We're gonna go ahead and add the 4x2, 4x4x2 on each side of these straw underneath the other one again. I guess we're gonna need it to connect the actual monotrain to the track. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the pillars, and as you guys can see, it did break the wheels. I was trying to figure out what happened. I was like, I tried placing simple wheels again on there, the small ones, but I couldn't. So I'll let it be. But like I said, 3 would work best than what I had, which is 2 on each side. But yep, it is what it is. I was like, so we can go over here, and it is too close to the track. So I think we ended up putting one more 4x4x2 run underneath there. Taking a while. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if it was too close or not, and I ended up thinking it was. So I ended up putting one more layer underneath, and then connect those 2 together, so that way it stays on track. I was trying to figure out what would be the best thing to do, and we ended up using the stone or granite foundation on the bottom there to connect it so it won't fall off. You need something like that so it won't fall off whenever it goes sideways or even up and down. If it's gonna go up higher, you definitely want that lower, a lot lower than that. So we're gonna get our large thrusters and put it exactly how I'm gonna put it here to the side. So it's one side away from the top, in the middle. And I did put 3 here. You only need 2 though, honestly, but you can put 3 thrusters. And then we're gonna put the activation switch in the front and one to activation switch on the back. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. It's exact same setup. Oops, gotta put that one in the center. Oops. Yeah, it's getting too dark. Gotta put that torch back. So exactly same as that other one. And then now we're gonna get our wrench and put these on different channels. So I like to do the 3 is always what it defaults to, and then I put the other switch to 2. So there we have it. So now we got 4 balloons. Always good to have balloons on 4 corners. And there you go, you guys. We have it. So it looks like this is good, and I did think it was too fast, and I ended up breaking the middle thrusters on each side. But as you guys see here, the track is very simple to lay out. You just kind of cross it and stuff like that. It went in there pretty smooth. We were going way too fast, and ended up laying more tracks on here. I'll show you guys like a little bit of what I did. So it's always good. I don't use the wood. I use the granite foundation. So the 4x4x2 is one of the ones you want to use for turning whenever you want it to round a corner. And you can honestly go off on it 1 stud away or 2 stud away, and eventually, as long as you got a good start, and then make it into 1 stud away for a sharper turn. And then I ended up making it to where when it turns that sharp corner and I want it to start going straight, so it's like way straighter, then I ended up making it go back like a little bit more. Like, you guys will see it here. So I got 1 stud away still, so it's a sharper turn. And this will go around this corner here. Like once again, like this is a lot harder if you're doing survival. So like whenever you want it to start going like rounded the corner there. Like you guys can see, I went ahead and kind of made it to where it's like 2 stud away, then 1 stud away from the other piece. And then it makes it to where it's not as sharp as a turn. And then what you want to do now is start making it go the other way, so go left here. Start off easy by 1 stud away, and then you can go ahead and do 2 stud away like what I'm doing now, and then eventually 1 stud away. Like you guys can do this faster, but for me, I felt like I needed to gradually turn and then make it to where it goes straight after, like here soon. Eventually I'll use the 4x12s. So I probably go to the right there. Yep, I did. And then that will eventually correct itself, and I did use the 4x16 by 2. And that's how you round the corner, or a lot better. So that's how you do that there, boys. And I did fast forward. This is the other corner going around. So I did end up actually doing a lot faster turn on that one there. So, but you guys will see the spec of the vehicle now. I never did go around it. So if you're still here, make sure you guys subscribe. That would be appreciated. Like I said, I was going to go around the Monotrain here, so you guys can see how it looks like. So there we are, and we did end up finishing our track. It goes around pretty well. So I wanted to show you guys how it looks like. So the corner turns, like, you know, it looks like it's very bumpy, but it does not break any of your stuff. So it goes pretty smoothly, I would say. On there, I did end up adding lanterns, so that way you can kind of see more around you, and you don't have to have headlights, which they break whenever they impact the end. So the turnings are actually pretty good, and I ended up going pretty good. Next thing I'll probably try to do is try to add like it going up stuff, but that'll be down the road. But once again, it goes going around the other way. I'm so glad they made it for Lego Fortnite. Made it to where you can activate different glitches to go to different areas on those things by adding gears 1, 2, and 3. It's pretty awesome. Best thing they've done in this game. That way you gotta try to do weird stuff to make it go. But there you go, guys. Once again, if you're still here, let's go ahead and hit that like button. And I do appreciate you guys being here towards the end. And if you like this, make sure you guys subscribe and help out the channel. Peace out, and I'll catch you next time.